szerveződést választom. Óvár Erik vagyok, a Gold and Silver Club Magyarország, illetve a kelet-közép-európai oktatás szervezője, kapcsolattartója, és a cég egyik alapítóját, illetve oktatóját fogjuk most közvetlenül Londonból kapcsolni, Carrt. És az előadás ebből adódóan angol nyelven lesz, de természetesen azért is vagyok itt, hogy én ezt magyar nyelven tolmácsoljam, de ha a társaság úgy gondolja, hogy erre nincsen szükség, akkor, és úgy gondolja, hogy inkább haladjunk az angol nyelven, akkor ebben is benne vagyok. Nem tudom, hogy ki tud úgy angolul, hogy számára nem okoz gondot, hogyha az egész prezentáció angolul fog menni, vagy inkább tolmácsoljak. Tolmácsolok. Jó, rendben, tolmácsolok. Az előadás végére tervezünk élő kereskedést. Azt viszont nem biztos, hogy tolmácsolom, hiszen azt szerintem egy kicsit megtörni magát az elemzést, illetve a kereskedést magát, de majd meglátjuk a helyzet hozzá. Szerintem olajjal. Nem, olaj, arany, bocsánat. Hát megnézzük, hogy mivel tudunk. Jó? Hi, Phil.
Hi there, Erica. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 3 secrets to trading commodities in 2015. So we very much look forward to sharing tonight's presentation with you all. Will be presented by myself, Phil Carrt, and Nick Kelsey at the Gold and Silver Club.
Üdvözlök mindenkit a Gold and Silver Club nevében. Az árutőzsdei kereskedés 2015-ös évre vonatkozó 3 titkáról fogok a mai nap folyamán beszélni. Okay.
Firstly, commodities trading gives you the opportunity to take control over your financial future.
Az árutőzsdei kereskedés megadja azt a lehetőséget, hogy a saját pénzügyi jövőt felett te felej, illetve ellenőrzésed alatt tartsad.
The commodities we trade at the Gold and Silver Club, the most lucrative markets are the metals, gold, silver, copper, palladium and platinum, the energies, WTI, Brent crude oil and natural gas, and agriculture, corn, wheat, coffee and soybeans.
Azok az árutermékek, amelyekkel kereskedünk, a legjövedelmezőbb piacok egyike. Ezek közül a nemesfémek, az energiahordozók, valamint a mezőgazdasági termékek. A nemesfémek közül az arany, az ezüst, a réd, a palládium és a platina. Az energiahordozók közül a VT, a brentolaj és a földgáz. A mezőgazdasági termékek közül pedig a kukorica, a búza, a kávé és a szójabab.
Commodities trading revenues from investment banks. Goldman Sachs reported 902 million in commodities revenue for 2013.
Ami az árutőzsdei kereskedés bevételeket és forgalmakat illeti, 2013-as évre a Goldman Sachs 902 millió dollár bevételt jelentett árutőzsdei kereskedések, illetve árutermékekből pontosabban.
City Investment Bank almost double, up 90% in the first quarter of 2014, their commodities trading revenue.
A 2014-es év első negyedévében például szinte megduplázták az árutőzsdei kereskedési bevételüket a City Investment Banknál.
And even President Barack Obama is investing in commodities. The White House launched 10 billion agricultural commodities fund in August 2014.
És még a Fehérház is 2014. augusztusában mezőgazdasági termékalapot hozott létre 2014. augusztusában.
The 3 major reasons why we trade commodities is number 1, it's the world's biggest market. So the world depends on commodities. They are regarded as the essential building blocks of the global economy. So we come into contact with commodities every single day, whether that's in the form of gold, silver, oil, natural gas, corn, wheat, copper, sugar, coffee, rice, cotton or timber. Profitability, so commodities trading activity continues 24 hours a day, so you can make money at any time that suits you, regardless of whether the markets move up or down or sideways. And the liquidity, commodities are the most liquid markets compared to stocks or forex, which means big daily price movements can generate traders very big profits fast.
Három fő oka van annak, hogy miért árutőzsdei termékekkel kereskednek. Az egyik az, hogy a világ legnagyobb piaca, hiszen a világon mindenhol kereskednek és kapcsolatba kerülnek árutermékekkel, legyen szó aranyról, ezüstről, olajról, gázról, kukoricáról vagy egyéb más mezőgazdasági termékről. A másik a nyereségesség, hiszen a nap 24 órájában lehet kereskedéseket folytatni, és így végül is mindenki által preferált időpontban is lehet a kereskedést végezni, függetlenül, hogy a piacok éppen felfelé vagy lefelé mozognak. A másik pedig a likviditás, hiszen sokkal likviditebb piacról van szó, mint a részvény vagy a forex piac, ami azt jelenti, hogy a napon belüli mozgások sokkal jelentősebbek, és ezért sokkal gyorsabban lehet nyereségre szert tenni.
So let me introduce you to the Gold and Silver Club.
És akkor engedjétek meg, hogy bemutassam nektek a Gold and Silver Clubot.
So I'm Phil Carrt, professional trader, trainer and speaker. I am the co-founder and director of the Gold and Silver Club. I specialize in teaching people how to make money from trading the most lucrative financial markets in the world. So gold, silver, oil, natural gas, the agricultural commodities. I have trained thousands of individuals to become independent traders and successfully manage their own investment portfolio. Also responsible for the research and development of the Gold and Silver Club trademark strategies that have a proven track record of generating returns for traders and a regular contributor to a number of financial publications. I speak at numerous trading seminars, webinars and workshops.
Az egyik cég alapító Phil Carrt, ő az, akit most jelen pillanatban hallunk. Ő nem csak a cég alapítója, hanem egyben az oktatója és professzionális kereskedő. A Gold and Silver Club igazgatója és egyúttal kifejezetten arra specializálódott, hogy az embereknek megtanítsa, hogyan lehet árutőzsdei termékekkel kereskedni és ebből pénzt generálni. Az arany, az ezüst, az olaj, a földgáz és a mezőgazdasági termékek kereskedése során több ezer egyént, illetve magánszemélyt oktatott már világszerte azért, hogy független kereskedővé és független kereskedővé váljanak, és sikeresen tudják a saját befektetési portfóliókat kezelni, illetve menedzselni. És ő felelős még a Gold and Silver Club Research kutatási és fejlesztési csoportjáért, és a klubnak a védjegyzett stratégiáért. Ezzel felül pedig több, illetve számos pénzügyi kiadványban, magazinban szokott előadásokat tartani, illetve újságcikkeket, elemzéseket megjeleníteni.
Joining me in running the Gold and Silver Club is Nick Kelsey, professional trader, investment analyst and speaker. Nick began his career within private wealth management in 2002 before making the transition into proprietary trading. Prior to co-founding the Gold and Silver Club, Nick spent several years coaching professional fund managers, traders internationally for some of the world's top-tier hedge funds and investment banks. And Nick is responsible for commodities research and investment advisory services relating to the Gold and Silver Club's proprietary trading strategies. Also regularly writes for a number of global business financial publications, and we have appeared frequently on financial television.
A cég másik alapítója és egyben szintén oktatója, a Nick Kelsey. Ő egyébként befektetési elemző is. Ő 2002-ben kezdte meg a karrierjét ezen a területen, és több professzionális kereskedőnek segített abban, hogy a kereskedéseik során még sikeresebbé váljon, és nemzetközileg különféle hedge fundoknak és befektetési bankoknál tanította meg a kereskedőknek az árutermékekkel való kereskedést. Nick szintén felelős a kutatásokért, valamint a kereskedési stratégiáknak a továbbfejlesztésért, finomításáért számos üzleti és pénzügyi magazinban ír cikkeket, és rendszeresen szerepel pénzügyi televíziócsatornákon.
The Gold and Silver Club are the go-to commodities experts. With financial television, we have been approached by Reuters, Sky, Dukascopy, Bloomberg for any major news announcements. We are approached for financial television as commodity experts.
Ahogy az előbb is említettem, több pénzügyi csatornának szoktak különféle elemzéseket tartani, Reutersnek, a Sky-nak, a Dukascopynak és a Bloombergnek, és hát ez az elmondás is azt mutatja, hogy fontosabb hírek vannak, akkor általában az ő elemzéseiket is meg szokták hallgatni.
And we are also the go-to commodity experts in the global press.
És ugyanúgy a különféle nemzetközi sajtóban, pénzügyi sajtóban is rendszeresen szerepelnek.
The three most popular reasons why people come to trade with us is number one, to create a second or replacement income, number two, earn a better return on savings, and number three, to build up a pension to safeguard the future. So if any of the above appeal to you, then you're definitely in the right place today.
A három fő oka annak, hogy miért jönnek hozzánk az emberek tanulni, az az, hogy vagy egy második jövedelemforrásuk legyen, vagy pedig a meglévőt felcseréljék a kereskedésre, vagy a megtakarításainkon jelentősebb hozamot érjenek el, illetve a jövőjükre nézve egy biztosabb akár nyugdíj, vagy akár egy nagyobb megtakarítási összeget tudjanak generálni, és ha bármelyik ok önökre érne rátó, bocsánat, igaz, akkor a legjobb helyen vagytok.
The first secret to trading commodities in 2015 is follow the liquidity and be aware of the global currency crisis.
Az első titka a 2015-ös árutőzsdei kereskedésnek az, hogy a likviditást kell követni, és tudomásul kell venni, hogy jelenleg egy világszintű válság van, pénzügyi válság.
So do you know why the world's most influential banks and individuals are moving their capital into commodities?
Tudjátok-e, hogy a világ legbefolyásosabb bankjai és magánszemély miért árutőzsdei termékekbe, illetve árutermékekbe csoportosítják a vagyonukat, illetve a pénzeiket?
When the Federal Reserve ended quantitative easing in October 2014, they also killed the liquidity in equity and forex markets. So here is the average daily price move on gold versus forex. So gold moves 250 points per day. The majority of forex markets move 20 to 50 pips per day. The liquidity is now in the commodities markets, in metals, in oil, in agriculture, and that's where the smart money is being made.
Amikor a teljesen a Fed véget vetett a kvantitatív easingnek, ugye a mennyiségi korlátozásnak, akkor ugyanazzal a tőke, illetve a forex piacokon megölték végül is a likviditást, és ez az ábra jól mutatja az aranynak, illetve a legfőbb forex pároknak az összehasonlítását, hogy napi szinten hány pippet mozognak átlagosan. Amíg az arany 250-et, addig a forexre ez 20-50 pipp, ami jellemző. És ebből adódóan a likviditás most az árutőzsdei piacokon van.
A major event in 2015 is the global currency crisis.
A 2015-ös év legnagyobb, mert a legfőbb eseménye az, hogy egy hatalmas világszintű globális válság van.
The euro hit fresh 11-year lows after
miután az ECB, tehát az Európai Központi Bank szintén ezt a quantitative easinget bejelentette, azután az euró 11 éves alacsonyabb, tehát 11 évi legalacsonyabb szintet érte el.
The Russian ruble loses more than 50% of its value against the US dollar.
Az orosz rubel pedig több mint 50%-ot veszített az értékéből a dollárral szemben.
The Swiss central bank shocked the markets with a currency tsunami.
És ugye a svájci központi bank pedig az idei évben, január 15-én, ugye ő is egy cunamival sokkolta a piacot a bejelentésével.
The ECB quantitative easing is now here, so the QE program exceeds 1 trillion until September 2016. So the ECB have launched a full-blown quantitative easing program. Gold in euros has hit a 21-month high, leaping above 1,150 euros per ounce as the euro sank following the announcement. The European Central Bank's quantitative easing program is bigger than originally expected. They will buy 60 billion euros and 69 billion US dollars of debt a month, starting in March 2015, and they will continue until September 2016. This, combined with other uncertainties in Europe, makes gold against the euro a very profitable market, which I will show you later.
Az Európai Központi Bank bejelentése végül is már érezteti hatását, hiszen ennek hatására az arany és az euró 21 hónapos csúcsot ért el, és ezzel a programmal ez a program sokkal nagyobb hatása van és sokkal jelentősebb, mint ahogy azt eredetileg tervezték. Az Európai Központi Bank 60 milliárd euró, tehát 69 milliárd dollár adósságot vesz havonta, és ezt 2015 márciusában kezdik el, és egészen 2016 szeptemberig fogják folytatni, és mindez pedig Európában egy bizonytalanságot okoz, és ezáltal az arany és az eurót egy igen nyereséges piaccá tették.
Here is the announcement on the 23rd of January when the European Central Bank announced the news of quantitative easing. The euro sold off immediately and gold against the euro hit 2-year highs.
Itt ugye a január 23-át mutatják, amikor is miközben az arany euró felfelé megy, az euró pedig lefelé.
This year, gold against the euro will be a very lucrative market. It will be a very important market to trade.
Az idei évben az arany és az euró egy nagyon-nagyon jövedelmező piac lesz.
Here is gold in euros when it hit a 21-month high on the European Central Bank announcement.
Itt az euró ugye azt mutatja, amikor elérte a 21 hónapos csúcsot, az arany euró január 22-én.
The second secret to trading commodities in 2015 will be trading highly profitable news events.
A 2015-ös évre a második titok az az, hogy a híreseményeknél sokkal nagyobb a nyereségesség lehetősége és aránya.
One of the most important factors that affects commodities is the US dollar index and the inverse correlation to the metals, especially gold.
A dollárindex az aranyhoz képest ellenkező irányba mozog, és ez is egy olyan tényező, ami befolyásolja az áru termékek
Today was a very important day for the US dollar. The US dollar index hit 100 for the first time since 2003. This is today, the 12th of March 2015. We have broken to 12-year highs on the US dollar index.
A mai nap egy nagyon fontos esemény, hiszen a dollárindex elérte a 100-at, ami 2003 óta nem volt. Tehát 2003 óta nem volt még ilyen.
Here is the inverse gold correlation. The US dollar index is at 12-year highs and gold is very near to 4-year lows.
Jelenleg az USA dollár az egy 12 éves csúcson van, az arany pedig a 4 éves legalacsonyabb áron.
This makes news trading very easy for gold. When the US dollar rises, gold falls. So with the US dollar breaking out to 12-year highs, we sell gold when the US dollar is rising.
Ebből adódóan, hogyha a dollár felfelé megy, akkor az aranyat eladjuk. De elég jók a dollár, illetve az arany közötti összefüggések.
According to history, the bull market cycles with the US dollar, the rally could run to the end of 2016. So we can see here that previously on rallies with the US dollar, and I will show you an example of this, we have reached over 40% and 67% over the bull market years, and I will show you this now. So during 6-year period, 67% move in the US dollar. During a 7-year period, 40%. And in the last 3.5 years, 27%. So 67% in 6 years, 40% in 7 years, and 27% at the moment. We can still increase a lot here still on the US dollar. We still have the potential to go to increase in price with the US dollar, which will make it very easy to sell gold when the US dollar goes up.
Ezzel az ábrával azt szeretnénk megmutatni, hogy az elmúlt 3,5 évben 27%-ot nyertünk a dollárra, viszont ha az elmúlt 6 évben viszont ez plusz 67% volt, és várható az, hogy ez még tovább fog emelkedni.
Our non-farm payroll and FOMC announcements.
Amit lemaradtunk, de tehát a hírkereskedésnek a kulcs elemei, amelyek az arany esetében leginkább számítanak, az a non-farm payroll, tehát ugye a nem mezőgazdasági bejelentések és az FOMC.
The US Federal Reserve, Janet Yellen, is the head of the Federal Reserve in 2014 and 2015. She has more influence over the US dollar's value than any other person. Her speeches are often used to drop hints regarding future monetary policy, which as a result provides highly lucrative trading opportunities.
2014 óta a Fed elnöke Janet Yellen, és ő neki sokkal nagyobb befolyása van a dollár mozgására, mint több más hírnek. Tehát ha ő valamit nyilatkozik, akkor az azonnal megmozgatja a dollárt.
There are 8 FOMC FOMC announcements and trading opportunities per year. The next one is going to be next Wednesday. These announcements offer large opportunities to make a lot of money on the commodity markets. So we have 8 a year and each one of these is scheduled.
Az idejében 8 FOMC bejelentés lesz, illetve hát ugye most a következő az a márciusban, ugye a nyári már túl vagyunk, és ezek nagyon-nagyon komoly kereskedési lehetőségeket jelentenek a jövedelmezőség szempontjából is.
Here are previous FOMC announcements between 2011 and 2014.
2011 és 2014 közötti korábbi FOMC bejelentéseket fog most bemutatni, illetve ennek a hatásai.
September 2011, federal operation twist. Silver dropped 700 points in 24 hours. So each lot traded over $7,000 profit in 24 hours.
Ez ugye az ezüstő alaphatáshoz 2011. szeptemberében a Fednek, és így 24 óra alatt $7,000 profitot lehetett elérni egy lottal számolva, persze egy látható is, hogy milyen mélységben esett az árfolyam.
September 2012, the Fed announces QE3. Gold and silver skyrocket 500 and 200 points in less than 3 hours. So for each lot traded over 5,000 profit in less than 3 hours.
Ez például 3 órás mozgás volt 2012. szeptemberében, szintén egy Fed bejelentés során. Ez az aranyra, illetve az ezüstre vonatkozik.
June 2013 federal statement. Gold dropped 900 points within 48 hours, so from 1,363 to 1,262 an ounce. So 900 points, each lot trading over $9,000 profit in 48 hours.
Itt például 2013 július mutatják, ez 48 órán belül 900 pontot jelentett az arany esetében.
September 2013, the Fed announced no tapering and gold and silver prices surged 600 points in 60 minutes.
Ez mégis 600 pont mozgást jelentett. In 60 minutes?
Yeah, 60.
Igen, 60 perc alatt.
In June 2014 last year, on the Federal Reserve statement, gold soared 400 points in 24 hours. So 400 points at one lot, over $4,000 profit in 24 hours.
Ez pedig a 2014 júniusi Fed bejelentés, itt szintén az aranyat mutatja, ahol 24 órán belül 400 pont emelkedés volt, tehát ez $4,000 profitot jelent 24 óra alatt egy lottal számolva.
And September 2014 federal statement, in 60 minutes we dropped for a profit of $1,690.
A 2014-es szeptemberi bejelentés során pedig 60 percet $1,690 eséllyel.
And finally, October 2014, the end of quantitative easing, we had over 600 point move in 48 hours as gold broke a 4-year low as the Federal Reserve ended quantitative easing.
2014. októberében az arany áttörte a 4 éves legalacsonyabb szintet, és ez 600 pont mozgást jelentett 48 óra alatt.
At the Gold and Silver Club, we trade the Federal Reserve announcements live with all of our traders. And the next announcement we will be trading is going to be next Wednesday, the 18th of March.
A The Gold and Silver Club tagjai közösen szokták ezeket a híreket élőben megkereskedni, és a legközelebbi jövő héten szerdán lesz.
We also trade the non-farm payroll announcements on the first Friday of every month.
És minden hónap első péntekén a non-farm payroll-t is közösen szokták lekereskedni.
This is the trade that we took with our traders last Friday on the 6th of March. We did this webinar live with our traders at the Gold and Silver Club last Friday, and in 90 minutes we achieved 250 points profit. It was a very easy trade. The US dollar increased on very strong non-farm payroll numbers, and gold broke down immediately.
Ez a múlt pénteki március 6-ai kereskedést mutatja, amit közösen a webináriumon keresztül kereskedtek le a klub többi tagjával. Ezért is ugyan non-farm payroll bejelentés volt, a 90 perc alatt 250 pontos mozgás volt az aranynál. És ez egy elég könnyű kereskedési lehetőség volt.
So all of our traders who took the same trade made over 250 points on gold on Friday, and it's continued to sell off since then.
És végül is a klub összes tagja, akik akkor kereskedtek, szinte ezt a 250 pontos nyereséget érték el, illetve még lejjebb is megy.
The third secret to trading commodities in 2015 is weekly energy reports.
A másik, illetve a harmadik titok 2015-ös évre az energiahordozók heti jelentései.
Trading crude oil inventories.
A nyersolajkészletekkel kapcsolatos kereskedése.
Crude oil is the #1 traded commodity in the world.
A nyersolaj a világ első számú legkeresettebb és leginkább kereskedett terméke a világon.
The crude oil inventories are every Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Hungarian time. The Energy Information Administration, the EIA, provide crude oil inventories measuring the weekly change in the number of barrels of commercial crude oil held by US firms. So the level of inventories influences the price of petroleum products, which can have a significant impact on prices every week.
Minden héten szerdán magyar idő szerint 4 óra 30-kor vannak azok a nyersolajjal kapcsolatos bejelentések, amelyek ugye azt jelzik, hogy az amerikai vállalatoknak, cégeknek hogyan változott a számokban mér a hordó, heti változás a hordók számát tekintve készlet. És ez pedig ugye ez pedig befolyásolja az árfolyamokat igen jelentősen.
Here is an example of crude oil inventories where you see we have an oversupply of oil. And when we have an oversupply of oil, it is an opportunity for us to sell.
Ez ugye egy túlkínálatot mutat, ami pedig egy eladási lehetőséget.
This was the move after we saw an oversupply in crude oil from the inventories.
Pont ez az ábra azt mutatja, amikor túlkínálat volt, és ezáltal ugye eladás.
OPEC meetings are also very important. These take place twice a year, June and November.
Az OPEC találkozók is ugye jelentősek, az egy évben kétszer van, júliusban és novemberben.
Last year, from the 27th of November to the 12th of December, Brent crude oil, after the OPEC meeting, sold off 1,500 points in just 2 weeks. Over 1,500 points, each lot traded is over $15,000 or pounds of profit. Crude oil lost 46% of its value from June to November.
Ez ugye a Brent olajra vonatkozik, amikor is november 27-e és december 12-e között tavalyi évben 1500 pontot esett az árfolyam 2 hét alatt. És ez kifejezetten az OPEC bejelentés után, illetve az OPEC találkozó után volt. És 46%-át veszített az értékéből a júniusi csúcshoz képest.
over £7,500 or euros of profit. Now what is important is that this was a very easy trade.
Itt egy 250 pont esés látunk, és ez is egy nagyon egyszerű, könnyű kereskedési lehetőség volt.
OPEC decided not to cut output. They did not want to support the prices. On this news, we immediately saw oil sell.
Itt az OPEC döntés hatására történt ez a nagy esés, amikor nem akarták elválni, illetve támogatni az árakat, az árfolyamokat.
Natural gas also has a weekly storage report.
A földgáznak is van készletjelentése.
Natural gas storage report is every Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Hungarian time, and the Energy Information Administration, they publish a gas storage report every Thursday, and the data measures the change in the number of cubic feet of natural gas held in underground storage during the past week. If there is an undersupply, we see the price go up.
Ez akkor a földgáz készletjelentésére vonatkozik, ez minden héten csütörtökön magyar idő szerint 4 óra 30-kor van, és ez kifejezetten a földgáz készletekre vonatkozó jelentés, és ez megmutatja, hogy az előző évhez képest hogyan változott ez a készletszint, és túlkínálat esetén vételi lehetőség kínálkozik.
When we have an undersupply of natural gas, it is a buy opportunity. So every single Thursday we have an opportunity to trade natural gas. And here is an example of where there is an undersupply and the price is a buy. It breaks out.
Itt ugye ez is azt jelenti, hogy minden héten csütörtökön van kereskedési lehetőségünk a földgáz illetően. Ez az ábra is ezt mutatja a bejelentést követően.
So to summarize, the 3 secrets to trading commodities in 2015. Number 1, follow the liquidity and be aware of the global currency crisis. Gold against the euro is going to be a fantastic trade this year. Number 2, know when to trade high probability news. So there is non-farm payroll on the first Friday of every month. We also have the FOMC announcement 8 times a year, and also European Central Bank announcements. And number 3, know when to trade energy reports. So we have the OPEC report, we have weekly inventories on crude oil and weekly inventories on natural gas. These will all help you to trade commodities in 2015.
Összefoglalva a 2015-ös évre vonatkozó 3 titkot az árutőzsdei termékek kereskedésénél. Az első az az, hogy kövesd a likviditást, és vedd figyelembe, hogy jelenleg egy globális pénzügyi válság van. A második az, hogy tudd azt, hogy mikor tudsz magas nyereségességi aránnyal kereskedni hírek idején, mint például egy Fed bejelentés, és a harmadik pedig, hogy tudd, hogy mit jelentek a különféle energiahordozókra vonatkozó jelentések, mert az is egy nagyon jó kereskedési lehetőség.
Now we shall do some live technical analysis and we'll have a look at the markets and trade setups which we have on commodities at the moment.
Most élő kereskedési elemzést fog bemutatni.
The first market we will have a look at is gold. And Erica, if there's any trades on commodities that anybody would like to have a look at, if they have any trades on at the moment or they're very interested in the market, feel free to ask the audience and we can have a look at that as well.
Ő most az aranyat mutatná be, de ha van valakinek esetleg olyan ártermék, amit szívesen megnézne, vagy akár kereskedik vele, akkor azt is nagyon szívesen kielemzi, vagy megmutatja. Nincsen.
WTI?
WTI?
WTI is Erica?
Yes, maybe. Somebody asked for it.
Okay, fantastic. Right, we'll have a look at that next. Great. We'll just start off with
Sorry for just... Bánnátok, hogy ezt a részt most nem fordítanám, hanem inkább, hogy az elemzéssel tudjon haladni az ábrákat nézve. Jó, az úgy. Jó. Okay, this part I won't translate, only if there will be any questions.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we are looking at gold at the moment, and we want to have a look at the different time frames. So we have the monthly time frame, the weekly time frame, and also the daily chart. So at the moment on gold, what we can see on the monthly, when we go all the way back to 2005, we have an important trend channel here on the monthly right now. So if we look at the overall price of gold, we are coming to a very important area. We have a trend channel from 2005. And we are coming all the way up to a major support zone at the moment, which is at $1,130 an ounce. It's a very important level, because if we break this level, if we continue to sell, we will get a lot of movement to the downside. We have the Federal Reserve announcement next week as well. So if we were to break lower, we may come down quite significantly, and we would have a nice selling opportunity here towards the lower end of the trend channel if we continue to come down. This is the monthly chart. If we have a look at the weekly chart again, on the weekly chart, and it is very important for you with your trading not to just look at the 15-minute, the 30-minute, the 1 hour. You want to go out and trade like the hedge funds and the banks. You want to look at the monthly, the weekly, the daily. So on gold at the moment, we are on the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart for gold, and at the moment we also have a very strong pattern here. We have a V-shaped reversal pattern. You can see it's like a triangle. When you have the pattern like a triangle here, if you break the support, we go down a lot. So here, this area below as support is very important for gold, $1,130 an ounce. If we come down and we break this level on gold, with the US dollar being very strong at the moment, if we come down and we break this level, very important, because if gold breaks down, we could see a lot of selling on gold, okay? So it's a very important level that we've got on gold at the moment, and we can take a trade from this level. If we break, a lot of stop losses will get hit. Okay, so at the moment we want to sell gold on a break of 11.30. Okay, sell gold on a break of 11.30, and from this key level we will be going down, and we'll be looking first of all the next major support on our chart, which is going to be very significant. So it's going to take us down for about 900 points. So it could be a very good trading opportunity. So this is what we'd be looking at the moment as a potential trade opportunity on gold for a sell. Now if we look at the daily chart, at the moment we've continued to break down. This was non-farm payroll last Friday, which we sold into gold. You can see at the moment we have a trade opportunity as well on the daily chart for gold here. The trade opportunity I'm looking at is for a breakdown of this zone. If we break down here from 11.45, we would look to take down to 11.30, and then we need to break through this very important support, and then we could really start to break down very significantly on gold here. So there is a selling opportunity on gold if we can break the lower levels. So you can put a pending order, you can put a trade on this. If we were to break the low tomorrow or next week. Now remember, we have the FOMC statements next week. Very important. So at the moment, the US dollar is very strong. It hit 12-year highs today. If the US dollar continues to go up, and let me just show you the US dollar at the moment. This is the US dollar index. If the US dollar, you've got a hammer here at the moment on the daily. If the US dollar goes up, gold will go down. And on the FOMC announcements, we often see on non-farm payroll FOMC that the US dollar goes up on these announcements. If that is the case, we will see gold go down. This is very easy trade for you to take. So if we see gold, let's say over the next week, if it goes for a buy, sorry, if the US dollar goes for a buy, if we get this move, okay, to the upside, okay, so the US dollar going up next week, and again the FOMC statements is going to be on Wednesday. If you can put this in your calendar, your diary, the 18th of March. Wednesday, the 18th of March. If the US dollar goes up, you'll see gold break down significantly. And in which case, we will sell gold, okay? So if we see the US dollar goes up, we can sell gold. You can see it very easily here, V-shaped reversal pattern. These are very common on the chart. So when you get a V-shaped reversal pattern like this, we just break the support 1128 and we should see a lot of selling here. So this is going to be a very good trade opportunity for you, just to sell and for a break lower on gold if we see that break down. So I wanted to show you that on gold and the US dollar for next week. I think, Erica, you mentioned to look at WTI crude oil. We can certainly have a look at WTI crude oil. Now, what is very important with oil is you must look at the bigger time frames as well. So I look at the monthly chart right now. We can see, in fact, if I go out to the monthly chart, we have very key support for WTI crude oil at these levels right now. So we've had a very large sell-off with WTI crude oil, and you can see going back to 2003, we've got a bounce. We've got support at this level at the moment, and we are coming down to test the monthly lows from last month. So this is here, January, February, March. If we go to the weekly chart, on the weekly here, we are coming down. We're breaking down today, again, we had an inverse hammer last week. We're breaking down, and then we have a look at the daily chart, and you can see we have a trend channel. So we want to see where WTI crude oil is going to, if it holds on to this level today. It's got a lot of support below. This whole area just below at 46.50 is very strong. I wouldn't sell oil at the moment. It's got a lot of support around these levels. You can see a major trend line on the monthly as well for oil here too, which is providing a lot of support for the chart. So at the moment, I wouldn't sell oil. I would wait and see whether we are going to get supported around this zone on oil at the moment for WTI crude oil. If we have a look at Brent crude oil right now, we have a lot of support on the monthly chart. And if we have a look at the weekly as well, the weekly has been developing a hammer. We've been developing a base here, a V-shaped reversal base on Brent crude oil. And this is on the weekly chart, so we may continue to move sideways here on oil until we can really get a stronger trend develop again. So we're getting support around this key level at the moment for Brent crude oil at 55.86, which is a key level on the weekly as well. 55 is a very important level for Brent. Now, if we look at other trade opportunities at the moment, you can see a market which is selling off a lot is platinum, very similar to gold. So platinum at the moment has continued to break down lower. And again, we have a trade opportunity here for platinum because it's looking very bearish, looking very much in a sell at the moment. So platinum, right now, we have a selling opportunity. can see this inverse hammer. If we break the low of this inverse hammer tomorrow, this is platinum, we have an opportunity to sell. So you can see we're in a very strong downward trending channel at the moment for platinum. And very simply, we'll be looking to continue the sell at the moment on the platinum market. So platinum offers a setup. Another market which is looking very good at the moment to sell is coffee. Now coffee, again, we've got the monthly chart, we have the weekly chart, and we have the daily chart. If you look at the daily chart for coffee at the moment, it continues to break down lower. We have again a V-shaped reversal pattern on coffee. So whenever you have a V-shaped reversal pattern, these represent a very good selling opportunity. So wherever you have a V in the market, let me show you this. So where you have a V, when you break the support, the price comes down. So we have a V-shaped reversal pattern at the moment on coffee, and we are looking to break the low and then sell off. And we should get a continuation on coffee here to the downside. So coffee is a very good sell opportunity at the moment. If you want to trade that, it's the trade that we are in at the moment. We have a sell on coffee right now on a break of major level today. So you can take that. We were looking for a break of this box. And on coffee at the moment, we are looking to sell down to the next major support zones. Okay? So this is an opportunity to sell coffee. This is where we enter into the position. And we are looking to take the market down to the next key levels of support below. We also have similar setups at the moment on the other grains. So we have a similar setup, an opportunity to sell soybeans at the moment. If we have a look at the soybean market, we have also a V-shaped reversal pattern we are breaking down, so we have an opportunity as well to sell this on a break. Whenever a market consolidates, so if it continues to move sideways, we are looking for a breakout to the upside or a break to the downside. So the more a market continues to move sideways, the more likely it is to make a decision and finally get a good breakout trade. So this would be soybeans at the moment. We would be looking to take a buy trade or a sell trade based on the consolidation, a box setup breakout. Okay, so we have an opportunity on soybeans to take a trade here in either direction. On the US dollar is also giving us an opportunity. So you can also either sell gold or you can buy the US dollar. This is the US dollar index. It's recently hit 10-year or 12-year highs now. In fact, today we came up to a major level. Now, all you have to do, and the US dollar is a very important market to trade. A lot of traders, they don't look at the US dollar, but they need to. So we can see 100 level, very key level of resistance. We have a setup here, we've got a nice hammer on the daily. We can just look at a breakout trade to take this much higher at the moment. So this is the US dollar. Okay, so you buy here on a break back above 100. You have daily. This is the US dollar index. We've got a very strong upward trend at the moment. So very simple trades. The top trades I would be looking at the moment would be to sell gold, to buy the US dollar, to sell coffee as well. These are some of the top trades that we have right now. What I can do quickly is just have a look at some of the other markets which we trade. In fact, Erica, just before I have a look at any additional markets, let me just ask the audience if there's any markets they would like to have a look at, any additional markets in commodities.
Van olyan termék, amit meg szeretnétek nézni? Elemzés, hogy ennyi várható szerintem?
Copper.
Rész. Copper.
Okay, Erica, the next market we'll have a look at here as well is going to be the silver market.
Somebody asked for copper.
Oh, copper, okay,
Yes, sir.
excellent. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, copper at the moment, there is a nice opportunity on copper as well actually. We are continuing to consolidate. So on copper right now, you've got a strong trend channel. So we can see this very clearly. We are in an upward trend at the moment on copper. You can see this. We are finding a lot of support at the lower end of the trend channel and major moving averages. So what I would look at now on copper is a breakout trade. You can see here we've got a very nice consolidation, and I would look to buy copper on a break of the last 5 days, okay? So I'll get the level for you. So break 2.701. Okay, so this is where I would look at copper here. This is where I would buy on copper. You've got a nice, strong, you've got an upward trending channel. And you also have a consolidation here, so you've got a box set up. And very simply, what you'd be looking for copper to do over the course of the next week would be to have a bullish breakout. So you'd want to have a breakout to the upside here. Over the next few days, you'd like to see a breakout to the upside, which would look very similar to the following. So, and this is what we can do with copper. There's a very nice trade opportunity to buy copper, and then where you would, on a day trade here, this is where you would take your profit. You just take your profit at the upper end here of the channel. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just have a look again, we'll just do a recap of some of the top trades that we are looking at just at the moment, so you can see those. So again, if you want to make a note of some of the main setups that we've got at the moment, gold is very good if it can break the lows here. So we've got major levels on the weekly and the monthly, but ultimately for a day trade at the moment, for gold to break 1145 is where I would sell gold at the moment and take it down to the next major level, 1124. So gold at the moment is looking very good for a sell. The US dollar index is looking good for a buy on a break above the highs here, on a break back above 100. We can buy on a break above 100. So if we buy on gold, we'll be looking to take a sell. On coffee, at the moment, we are looking to sell So coffee is looking very good for a sell right now, especially if it breaks down here. If coffee breaks down below 124, you're going to see a lot of selling pressure. So we look for a sell on coffee. You can see there's quite a strong channel here on coffee as well. So this is coffee, very good trade for a sell at the moment. Platinum also. We'd be looking to take a breakdown on platinum for a sell. And copper as well, as we just discussed, we'd be looking for a buy opportunity here on copper to take the breakout to the upside. And I'll just have a quick look at the other market. This is silver, we've got palladium. In fact, palladium is a very good market that you want to have a look at as well. So if any of you trade palladium, we've come all the way down and hit a major trend channel today. If you look over at the weekly on palladium, palladium is a very good market. We have a big trend channel going all the way back to 2012 at 1, 2, 3 bounces. We've come down today. This is a great area to buy palladium. This is on the weekly chart. Again, if you look over to the much larger time frames, you can see the opportunities, but there is a buy here on palladium. Okay, so we'd be looking for a buy on this and then taking it back towards the upper end of the channel again. That's what we're looking at on palladium. There's an opportunity. And also, just having a look at the wheat market as well, you can see overall, wheat is quite an interesting market, and so is the soybean market at the moment, but wheat has very strong level of resistance around the current zone here, so we want to see whether wheat, we have a rejection candle at the moment on the daily, and we want to see whether wheat will continue to sell off here, whether it will just continue to break down. So wheat will be an interesting market to have a look at. If we find resistance at the trend channel, and again, here is a very good example of a V-shaped reversal pattern for you, okay? This is a V-shaped reversal pattern. Again, this is where the market has a V, and it breaks down. So here's a good example for you. A V, breaks down. These are very good for the markets. You've got to get a V, breaks down. So these are very powerful within the commodities markets, these particular shapes. And what we'd be looking at the moment is potential for another V here, okay? A V and a breakdown. So I like this for a trade opportunity as well on wheat, for a sell, and just to take it down again to the lower end of the channel. Okay, you can see these nice trend channels at the moment. So there's quite a few good trading opportunities within the agriculture markets. We're looking to sell wheat, looking to sell coffee, gold as well, buy copper, buy palladium, and also buy the US dollar index. Those are the major trades that we are looking at just today as we come into the end of this week. Okay, great. So Erica, I don't know if there are any questions before I go back to the main presentation. We're just looking at wheat at the moment. I don't know if anybody would like me to recap any of the trades, but I'll just put that question out there.
Van valakinek bármilyen kérdése az itt elhangzottakkal kapcsolatban? No, there are no questions.
No, okay, great. Okay, so those are just an example of some of the live trades that we've been looking at today on our live trading group. So just to talk you through it, our 3 signature commodity trading strategies for all levels, from beginner to advanced, developed using our precision trading system. The trading strategies that we use the breakout trading, which takes about 15 minutes a day. It's very quick using the breakout trading method. We use end of day trading, which is where we are trading core positions, where we have positions which we are only looking at the charts maybe about 10 minutes a day right in the evening. And then we have precision day trading, which is what our traders who trade full-time, they will be trading the markets anywhere from 45 minutes to more than that. Those are the three main trading strategies that we have. They've been all developed, built, back-tested by the Gold and Silver Club for optimum performance. So breakout trading is news trading, end-of-day trading is where you only need to come to the charts at the end of each day to check your trades, and precision day trading is what you can use to trade the European session, the US session, and the Asia session.
Fordítsam ezt? There's no need to translate this.
Is that all clear, Erica?
Yes, there is no need to translate this.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so these are the exact strategies used by our Gold and Silver Club members like Jonas Bronton, who made $13,200 with us in just 20 days. So here is our celebration actually that we did very recently for Jonas. We did 20 days. This month Jonas has increased his trading account and net worth by $13,200. So this is Jonas just in February. This was only about 2 weeks ago. As Erica and Eugene, you know as well from seeing Jonas, his development. Jonas had joined us 6 months ago as a beginner trader without any previous experience of the financial markets. He runs a full-time business from 9 to 5, only has time to trade around his busy work schedule, and he's achieved these superb results just trading part-time. This was Jonas's statement on the 28th of February, so just under 2 weeks ago. He said, "I'm 100% proud of myself for making the decision to join the Gold and Silver Club. The return on his investment has been brilliant." And here he's just updating on our forum that he actually made an additional £1,000 profit in the week as well. So Jonas was our top trader of the month for February 2015 with over $13,000 of profit. James Watson, also another one of our traders who's been with us for a short duration of time, achieved over 68% win rate in September 2014 using our trading strategies. He's sharing all his trades here on his spreadsheet. He's very transparent, very open. He's happy to share all of his trades, the money he makes. This is James celebrating with us. We took James to a top restaurant and presented him with the Trader of the Month award and champagne to celebrate his success. Jane Watson actually joined our 25% Achievers Club. So this is when our traders at the Gold and Silver Club, when they make over 25% in a month. So a lot of our traders are now doing this. So he did this in February last month. He now makes an average return of $4,500 per week. You can see here he's just written on our forum that he's just made over $4,483 US over the month of February on his £20,000 account. So some fantastic returns. Darley, after spending 11 years working as a nurse, becoming a full-time trader in less than 9 months. Darley now makes money from trading in one single day than she did in her day job. So she makes more money trading, of course, than she did as a nurse, and she now full-time trades. She does this as her full-time income now. Here is Sammy Lamb, who from a complete beginner to achieving consistent returns on 6% per month in 3 months. He uses his trading income to purchase houses, 3 buy-to-let properties. This is Mark Van, who made over $9,000 profit on gold in 1 week using our trading strategies at the Gold and Silver Club. This was trading with us, a FOMC statement. So we talked about how lucrative the major news announcements can be. This was trading the Federal Reserve announcement statement. Nirmal Singh, again one of our top traders, made over 900 points in June 2014 using our trading strategies. He was the trader of the month in June 2014, made over $15,000 of profit. Alistair Cooper achieved his first ever $1,000 winning trade during our live news webinar. This was recorded, so you can actually watch this. I'm sure Eugene or Erica, if you wanted to see this, can watch us trading this announcement where we made over $21,000 in just 2 days after the Federal Reserve. They ended quantitative easing. This was such a simple trade because once they ended quantitative easing, the US dollar rose and we immediately saw gold sell off significantly, over 600 points. This is Deepak Verma, who achieved a profit of $15,200 in a month using our trading strategies. What's incredible about Deepak, he also posted this on our forum. He made twice his yearly salary and turned his trading account from $10,000 to $60,000 in just 12 months. So here he is just updating the forum on his trade that he traded on the Indian exchange. And there's an incredible story with Jack Nassim because he made over 6,000 profit in his first 3 months of joining the Gold and Silver Club. So he was very impressed with our strategies. He sent through an email today. I have exactly 7,825 in credit in my trading account, and I started in April with you guys for £1,795. So that's over 6,000 profit in 3 months. I think you guys make a great team. Keep it up. And this has been an incredible journey for Jack because after he started with us in April 2013, he became the most consistent trader in 2013. He, from his portfolio of $1,795, increased that to over $21,000 in 9 months. So incredible return, most consistent trader in 2013. This is Jack here. He's enjoying a luxury holiday with his wife after his first $10,000 month, so he now makes regularly over $10,000 a month. He sent us a picture of himself with his wife just enjoying a holiday to spend his money from trading, and he now generates a full-time income from trading. So this is him, Jack just sending me his latest trades there, over 1,500 profit in a day. You can see his deal tickets there, the amount of money which he's making on his trading account, so over 1,500 profit. And what we like to do with our traders is we like to celebrate. So we, as well as having, we have international events where we've been, of course, over to Budapest in October. This was our party that we had at the Moe and Chandon Champagne venue in central London, at the biggest European outdoor bar in London, where we celebrated with all our traders for a great year. We like to do this. We've got a very strong community at the Gold and Silver Club. Everybody provides encouragement. Everybody is very happy to share their results at the Gold and Silver Club, and this was us just really celebrating with all of our traders. So our next workshop for commodities will in fact be in Budapest on Saturday the 18th of April. We've got limited places available. There will be just 50 places available, but this is what we are proposing in terms of having our next event. So we would encourage you to find out more about this, and Erica and Eugene at today's event will be able to give you more details on the workshop, so please feel free, of course, to speak to Eugene or Erica. You can also find out more via www.jointhegoldandsilverclub.com, so you can do either to find out more about our upcoming workshops there as well. And we look forward to welcoming you to the Gold and Silver Club. So we definitely hope you enjoyed the session today. And we do have an upcoming event on Saturday, the 18th of April. So what I'll do at the moment, Erica, I'll hand back to you. Obviously, we've covered the 3 secrets of trading commodities in 2015 today. We've done also the live trading room and also just showed you some examples of some of the results our traders are getting as well. So if there are any questions at all, Erica, I'm happy to answer those as well. And these are the next workshop dates.
Van valakinek bármilyen kérdése?
Igen, van, hogy említette sokszor azt, hogy hírekre trédelnek.
Igen.
Ami végül is a Forexnél elég nehéz általában. Tehát itt esetleg könnyebb lehet, nincsenek kitéve olyan spike-oknak, mint ami esetleg a Forex-nél előfordulhat.
As you mentioned often that we are trading during the news, the question is that, for example, when trading with Forex, we have often spikes while trading, and whether you face the same problems when trading with commodities. So whether it is not so risky trading during news with commodities.
Sorry, it's coming out a little bit. It's not that clear. It's regarding trading the news.
Yes. Whether it is not risky as comparing trading with Forex.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked because when we were in Budapest recently in October, we did see a lot of the traders who had said that, not to trade the news. Some of the speakers there suggested that it's not good to trade the news, but we absolutely love trading the news. News for commodities provides some of the best trading opportunities, and it's not true that the news is risky. The news provides you with some of the best opportunities to trade. So if I show you on the chart, I will take you back we'll have a look at gold, and this was the non-farm payroll announcement that we traded last Friday. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how we traded it. And we were actually, at the time, we were in South Africa last Friday doing our webinar from South Africa, and it was such a straightforward trade to take. It was very simple, and I'll talk you through it. What is very important?
Mondjuk éppen Dél-Afrikában ott tartottak egy nagyobb előadást, de most azt mutatja meg, és ott is ugye hír alapú kereskedésről van szó.
What is very important when you trade the news is you must have preparation. You must have time to plan. You don't want to suddenly go to your screens and take the trade. You want time to prepare for the news announcement. Very important you prepare for it.
Ami a fontos, hogy a hírekkel már erre fel kell készülni, hogy mi várható a hírek során, hírbejelentések esetén.
So last week on Friday for non-farm payroll, this is how the markets were looking. We were all we wanted to do was sell, because you can see the overall channel of the market for gold right now. It's very much in a sell. So if you can imagine, we had the webinar and we were looking to sell if the market broke down. There were two levels we were looking at, these two key levels. So we were looking for a breakdown. This was on a day trade, and we were looking for non-farm payroll to give us this selling opportunity. And again, I think Eugene, you were actually on this webinar, so you saw us taking this trade. So this is what we were looking for. So with all of our traders, we were looking to sell gold if 1190 broke. That's all we were looking to do. We'd done all the preparation, and we wanted to sell if this key level broke, and we were looking to take a selling opportunity off non-farm payroll. Okay? And this was the setup that we had before non-farm payroll. On the actual announcement, the US dollar index broke out to the upside. Very strong numbers from America, from the economy, and we immediately saw gold breakdowns. This was the trade that we were looking at. You can see here what happened. This is the move. Very easy though. This whole move here, so easy to take this trade. So all you had to do from this break here, got this break and you just sold off. It was a very easy trade. Sell from the non-farm payroll. So some of these trades are incredibly easy. A lot of our traders, they like to join us for trading the FOMC, for the non-farm payroll, for the European Central Bank. The most important point is that you need to prepare in advance. You need to know what the fundamentals are, which we help you with, so you can understand what the news means. Once you have the news and you add the technicals, you can take some very lucrative trade opportunities. So when you prepare, the news is not risky. It becomes very easy.
Hova teszi a stopot, ezt kérdezem?
Where do you put your stop?
Okay, so the stop loss on this trade, we have two options here. On a swing trade, so if I just show you the risk to reward, you have one opportunity here. So this is my risk to reward at the side here to put your stop loss above. And you can see here we've reached over a 1-to-1. So this is my stop loss at the top. So what you want to do when you're trading these sort of setups, you want to keep your stop above the setup. Okay, so you've got a consolidation here. Your stop loss is here. Okay, this is your entry. And you can see where you've come down. This is a 1-to-1, and you come down to the next week pivot for a 1.5-to-1.
Van valakinek kérdése ezzel kapcsolatban? There are no more questions right now.
Okay, excellent. Did you say there's no more questions, Erica?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Right, what I'll do, I'll just leave it on that slide for you, because I'll leave it just regarding the next workshops. We can provide, of course, a lot more information just about what we will be covering in the workshops. So either, of course, feel free to speak to Erica this evening or Eugene, and you can also enroll on the form online at just www.jointhegoldandsilverclub.com. Okay, so that's it for today's session, guys. So it's really been a pleasure speaking here today. Thank you for setting this up today, Eugene and Erica. And for those of you who will be joining us for training, we look forward to welcoming you to the Gold and Silver Club.
Megtiszteltetés, hogy a mai napon előadást tarthatott is, és reméli, hogy hamarosan esetleg az oktatáson találkozhat veletek. Thank you.
Köszönjük szépen.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Azt szeretném elmondani, hogy tervezzük, hogy a következő hónaptól lesznek ingyenes webináriumaink is, és élő kereskedések. Ha valaki szeretné, hogy erről értesítsük, akkor arra kérem, hogy esetleg adja meg az elérhetőségét, hogy erről akkor e-mailben vagy telefonon tudjuk őt értesíteni. Jó, illetve ahogy ő is mondta, a következő oktatás az április 18-án szombaton lesz, ha valaki ezen szeretne részt venni.
Nem ingyenesnek mit?
Tessék?
Ingyenesnek mi az?
Az ingyenesnek mi az?
Nem, a nem ingyenesnek.
Ja. 550 euró az egynapos workshop, az egy hónapos live trading room 350, a 3 hónapos pedig szintén 500 euró. De a live trading room az végülis egy zárt csoport, tehát Japántól Amerikáig vannak tagok. Ott a kommunikációs nyelv már az angol, a workshopon ott tolmácsolunk, hogyha szükség van, és napi 24 órás kapcsolatot jelent a tagokkal. Tehát ahogy ő is mondta, és a hírek esetén közösen kereskednek, tehát nem hagyják a tanulókat egyedül, és aki szereti belőle, vagy aki akarja, az ugye már éles számlán tudja követni őket. Már van néhány a magyar hallgató, akik már a live trading roomban is részt vesznek. Úgy volt, hogy el tudnak jönni, és őtőlük lehet kérdezni, mert azt gondolom máshoz, ha én nyilatkozok, vagy akár a Phil arról, hogy milyen is egy live trading room, mint azok, akik ténylegesen megtapasztalják, és azonban sokkal hitelesebb. De úgy néz ki, hogy ha esetleg lesz máskor is lehetőségük valahol így bemutatkozni, akkor abban az esetben már el tud legalább az egyikük jönni.
Mit mondott erről a live trading roomról?
Az egy hónapos 350 euró, a 3 hónapos pedig 500 euró. Akkor ha nincs több kérdés, akkor köszönöm szépen a figyelmeteket.
Na, köszönjük.